pt1, no mustard.
201, hamburger one, chili cheese fry, wing dinner, and hold the onions.
Welcome back to Hold the Onions. With us, Macomb County Prosecutor, Free Lunch Pete Lucido, the Republican. On the left, the Democratic political hitman, Adolph Mongo. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, Charlie?
At least you left your hot dog there.
Hey, man.
And, of course, Karen Dumas. All right, let's keep this tight. Look, we've now gone past Labor Day. It's the political season, right? You're a Republican. Your party's a stinking mess. You're a Democrat. Your party's a stinking mess. Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong with his party.
A bunch of Looney Tunes, bigots, racists, you name it. That whole listen. It makes
give me the candidates. I mean, I'm talking about the candidates.
Oh, the candidate, Attorney General,
Matt DePerno.
Yeah, the Secretary of Looney Ticks,
Christine Karama.
Right, and then you got Tudor Dixon, who don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. And now I know she regrets giving all these interviews to get the, where people can get to know her. Now it's coming back to bite her in the ass.
You mean her stance on abortion?
Yes.
Like no abortion in any case except the life of the
Listen, I'm pro-choice. That means that if you want to have an abortion, fine. If you don't want to have an abortion, that's fine with me too.
So does it cost her? I mean, you're the guy that got Feiger. If Feiger wanted to be governor, he would have been, and you're the guy that got him there.
Yeah.
You're the guy that got Kwame Kilpatrick reelected.
Yeah.
Right?
And so I understand.
So you know.
So I understand 1998 when the Democrats got swept, except for Jennifer Granholm, because she cut her ties with Feiger from the ticket. This is what's going to happen to the Republicans right now. It's a repeat of 98. They got a cement block tied to their ankles, and they're going to drop them into Detroit.
Everything's going wrong, Pete. And yet, according to the polls, if it was today, if the polls are to be believed, the Republicans are going to get swept. So we're going to go back to it. Tell me what's wrong with that group of people, the big three for the Democrats, Whitmer, Nessel, Benson.
They used to say that, the story is told by what you've produced. What did they produce? Let's hear about the reality. She said she's going to fix the roads. She indicated that she's going to come down to Detroit and she's going to help out the poor and those that are needed here in Detroit. I haven't seen her at all here in Detroit except for the auto show that just is down here right now. And that was to meet the president, that are both, I guess, holding hands going somewhere. It ain't going to where I'm going.
Okay, but, there's a balanced budget. Who cares? I mean,
when they give you all that federal dough, it's really easy to balance the books when you're getting all these handouts. Those handouts are what's causing the recession. It's already been in play.
I actually believe that.
Absolutely.
But the books are always balanced on paper for the city, for the state. It doesn't matter who's in office. But are you both so party loyal that you ignore the shortcomings of the people who represent those parties?
No.
So good question. Here,
I think we both agree on that.
So go ahead. Tell me what's wrong with your party, and you tell me what's wrong with your party.
Well,
that's what she's asking.
What's wrong with the Democratic Party?
Yeah.
Well, they take their strongest base, and that's black folks, for granted. There's no question about it. Oh, yeah, we let them because we got some jackleg preachers who they pay a couple dollars to. It's like the Pied Piper. And then you got Republicans saying, oh, you should come over to the Republican Party. Listen, my family were Republicans long before they turned Democrats. But then the Republicans went rogue. The Dixiecrats stole the party. And now we got the Looney Tune Trump people who stole the Republican Party. And people like Tom Leonard and Dick Posthumus, even Rick Snyder look human.
I mean, the old school reasonable.
Right, yeah, there's no question. Because you got these folks, they want to steal the ballots. Remind me, read up on the history.
You're supposed to be telling me what's wrong with the Democrats.
Well, the Democrats don't. Democrats take black people for granted. They tough.
Pat you on the head and go, look, I'll come
because you don't have any place to go. But because you don't have anywhere to go, because you can't go to the Republican Party.
Here's the thing: the working class white people figured out the Republicans were doing the same thing to them, so they blew the party up. Do you think the Democratic Party gonna
No.
fracture.
No. We ain't got nowhere to go. We pigeonholed, right? I'm supporting Whitmer, Dana Nassau. I'm supporting the ticket.
Like this?
I'm supporting them.
But you're
Like-
supporting
like
it
this,
because
though.
of your party loyalty, though, Adolph. And I'm not saying
I'm not a registered Democrat.
I'm not saying that's a
No,
bad thing.
but I vote Democrat more than I vote Republican. I split tickets.
Pete, what's wrong with your party? Why the hell aren't you going to take a seat
Leadership,
possibly?
failure in leadership all the way. From the head down, we talked about it. A fish rots from the head down. And if the leader of the Republican Party at the top is MIA, I don't even know where he's at. It's going to have an effect.
He's got a new chick.
Yeah, come on. Well, whatever the dishwasher washes out, the reality is, if you don't have proper leadership from the top, you're going to have a broken party. It's fractured, it's two-sided. There is those that believe in the Republican values, such as myself.
Which is what?
Oh, come on, it's the same as...
You mean vote to send my factory
No,
out
no,
of
no,
town?
no, no,
You mean
no, no.
vote to send my factory to China?
Hard
You mean
work,
cut the
first
tax
of all.
for the rich?
Hard work without giving away unemployment benefits that you're trying to get back now.
White
that were done by
privilege.
fraud.
Ain't that white
Whoa.
privilege?
Working
White
hard.
privilege.
Doing
White privilege.
doing what mama and daddy taught
White-
you when you
white-
were young.
white privilege.
Get up in the
White
morning,
privilege.
go to work.
White privilege.
Yeah, me
White
too.
privilege.
You can say it all day long. You said
No,
it
it ain't.
enough.
Listen, my uncle flew in the Tuskegee
You know, it-
Airmen. He couldn't come back and get a fucking job at an airline.
This
That's
is the
white
problem.
privilege.
This is the problem.
What?
That's white privilege.
He hasn't given me the chance to talk.
You
I
got
gave
white
him-
privilege.
I gave him, but that's okay. I want to eat my hot dog at the same. Here's the reality. If you don't go ahead and have proper leadership, you're not going to know what direction you're going in.
See, I think Democrats fuel dependency, and I think Republicans, while they encourage responsibility, they do so without the knowledge of connectivity to what it takes for people to be able to be responsible. You know, the whole pull your bootstraps up, not realizing or recognizing that people don't have access to boots. And I think that's the disconnect.
That's not
Well, that's
specific
what
to
I'm
black society.
I didn't say black. I said Democrat,
But I'm saying
Republican.
that. That's going down the rabbit. Look, these parties suck because they're parties, they're businesses. They tell us shit, right, that we want to hear, but they offer two extremes. No abortion under any circumstance, or all the way up to 9 months and your kid can have it and I don't have to tell you. So, like, the problem is
So who having
these parties
9 months
exist to get the
abortions,
contracts.
Charlie? Who having abortions at 9 months? Tell me.
So
Nobody's having
why put it
abortions
in,
at
bro?
9 months.
So why put it in? Why isn't there a date in that referendum? 6 months, 5 months. My 14-year-old daughter, I have to be notified that it's not actually a doctor
Listen, if we go back to the 1931 law, listen, the same people that's against abortions, if their daughter get knocked up, they go take them to a doctor because they can pay for it.
Well, that's right. So I should
Yeah.
know that my
Yeah.
daughter's going to a doctor. Now,
Yeah.
listen.
No.
Let's take a quick break and come back and just look at each race: governor, attorney general, secretary of state. We'll be right back.